SME Market Hub. Buy, sell, list, connect.
Hi! Hi guys, my name is Cornelia O'Dwyer and we're at the Radisson Blu Anchorage Hotel in Victoria Island for yet another juicy episode of Real Talk. Join me. On Real Talk today, we have Osas Ajibade, actress, presenter and model, Latasha Ngwube, contributing editor for Vanguard Allure, Eku Edewor, actress, presenter and model, and Kemi Adetiba, music video director, filmmaker and TV personality. Hi guys, hello. Hi, how are you? I kiss to everybody, let's just keep it simple. How are you? Good. You all look lovely.
Thank you. So do you. Just myself. I have to do as well, the babies.
You know, you have to do, I have no babies to hide. So hi you guys. Thank you guys for coming. So you guys know the topic today, right? Responding to what men want. So we're going to be talking about what women want. Oh, okay. I'm going to put you guys on the spot today because somebody put me on the spot. So I'm like, let me do this to you guys. So a friend of mine asked me a couple of months ago what the meaning of life to me was. And it was one of those deep Oprah Gill kind of conversations that I was like, what is the meaning of life to me? So I sat down for like a day.
The meaning of life?
Yeah, just generally. Yeah. What is your life purpose? Is that a question? Start with you. Yeah.
Wow. Put me on the spot. Somebody else popped the cherry.
Let me simplify it. What do you want out of life?
What do I want out of life? I think the perfect summation would be to be happy. Simple. I think that's
stole mine.
Oh darn it! I think in every I could break it down into like various things, but at the end of it, the common denominator would have to be happy. A certain level of contentment, but I think even contentment draws all the way back to just being happy. So yeah,
I like being happy, but I like being sad too. It's like
you're creative.
I know what you mean. I like the good and the bad. I like that. I like going through stress and coming through stress and being like, oh yeah, I achieved it. I feel like for me, I think feeling like I fulfilled my personal legend and understanding what my personal legend is important to me.
What's yours?
What's what? Yeah.
The most important thing to life.
They all stole her answers.
She stole her. I'm just like, I'm swimming in everyone's like life goals right now. Most important thing to me, I would like to say is be happy, but also I get it when she says, I also like being sad sometimes. So I don't
understand what you guys mean.
So I can, like, because the truth of the matter is you're never going to be happy 24/7, 365.
Yeah, but like it.
You can try to find happiness even through sadness. I think that really makes me stronger.
When
yes.
That's what even when I'm sad, I'm content.
I feel I want to find myself in a place where I want for nothing. Like I am loved and I'm in love. Yeah. I'm happy financially, spiritually. Yeah. I have like the perfect 2.7 children, 5.2. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't even know, but it's a cute decimal to throw around. You know what I mean?
It's balance, isn't it? It's just, about finding balance.
It's just I want to be in the center of myself.
I don't know about you. I want to be happy all the time. I don't know about this.
That's it.
I get what you mean by the sad part.
I mean, inevitably, hopefully, my parents will die before me. I don't want to go, God forbid, before them. So I'm going to be sad then. I can't say I'm going to be happy when that happens. But I want to be able to push through my sadness and be able to bring myself back always. Just be able to find my center. I want to be able to always find my center. Right. I think that's almost more important for me than being happy 24/7 because that is not really realistic.
Because when bad things do happen,
I want to be able to go through bad things and be able to be strong. I want to be happy, but to remember to be grounded. Just
I think that should
be that rich,
prayer, really.
Be that rich, but still be able to remember so many things. When it's hard, I want to be able to tell myself I can come back. Just find my center. That's it. That's my goal.
So do we want to leave that, or do you want to?
Where do I even begin? They all stole my answers. I think it's just based on really being happy, and that has been a goal for me ever since I was young. And someone asked a similar question in like one of my acting classes actually,
They're like, okay, so what is the meaning of life? What is your purpose? And I always said, I want to be happy. And I mean, I'm grateful to being here because I never seen that outlook in things of being happy and being content and being sad, but coming back to being happy. I like that. And I never thought of it in that way. I honestly, I have goals and I have dreams and aspirations. And if all of that is fulfilled in terms of spirituality, in terms of career and all of that and family, if I'm able to find a happiness within it all and God being the first for me, then I've fulfilled my purpose.
So the common denomination being happy.
I'm definitely different. I'm on the family side. I think having a family is like the most important thing to me.
When I say, and then when she also says being happy, it doesn't mean that just waking up in the day and just smiling like tarang. It's just so many things lead at the end to being happy. Wanting children, and that is going to fulfill you, leads you to be happy. Being financially secure is going to lead you to being happy. That's what I said, the common denomination.
So living your life with happiness being
Exactly.
the ultimate goal all the time. Get married or whatever, you're happy.
I just think life is about duality in all aspects. Spiritually, it's about duality. You know, in the real world, it's about duality. And I feel about the only thing that keeps you driving through every element is a purpose, you know, and it's having a real direction, even with your kids, with your career, with your life. It's being focused on a purpose. And the easiest thing to do to get direction is to know your purpose. And that's what I mean about understanding what my personal legend is, understanding what God wants from me, understanding how I'm going to be a mother or a worker, you know, everything. And is knowing that, because I think when you don't know something, that loss, even if I'm happy, dappy, clappy, I hate being lost. You know, I'd rather be depressed and focused than lost and happy. Do you know what I mean?
What do you want from a guy in a relationship? What were your tick, tick, tick? He has to have this.
He has to be tall, have dreads. I'm kidding. I wanted someone, okay, so let me just give you a little gist. Before I met my husband, I was dating someone else, and I was content. The family was happy, everyone was cool, but I wasn't. And I didn't feel the butterflies. I didn't feel how a woman is supposed to feel with a man, and you shouldn't settle. I was settling. So when I met him,
After how many years?
this is about 3.5 years. I was really settling and I just wasn't happy. So after meeting Benro and everything coming together and being friends, and the funny thing is that I wasn't looking for anything. It just happened. Very organic, very spiritual, it flowed. And he was exactly what I was looking for. He was the prototype for me. And what I was looking for was a friend. A friend first, someone I can communicate with, someone I am attracted to. I mean, that's definite.
Do you feel it's important to, because I'm on the fence with it. I'm not, I have to be best friends with my husband type of thing, but you've just mentioned, and a lot of people feel like you have to be best friends. I don't know that it works in if you find a friend, that's a plus, but I don't know that the formula is always, he's my best friend. I don't know that
I think
my past relationships were best friends. Like, I can't really say that,
Not before. I mean, but when you're together, you should be best friends.
Let's be honest, don't you want a responsible guy who has money?
No, that's separate.
In a relationship, that's what I'm saying. That's separate now. And I'm not saying somebody who's gonna like buy you or take care of you. I'm just saying
someone that's gonna give you stability.
Who is stable in his ways and makes you stable with you bringing your own 50
Girl,
or whatever
let
the
me
percentage
tell
is to
you
the table.
something. I did, and fantastic guy. I dated somebody, amazing guy, and he absolutely adored me. See, that's the beautiful thing. I'm sure it's the same thing about you ladies. Like, the older I get, the things I want before just keeps changing.
Yeah, that list definitely
like
has been scrubbed off a
it
few
keeps
times.
changing. Like, for me, I used to be very, like, especially when I was into that, because I'm by God's grace, I'm doing well. I don't need anybody to give me anything. I just want love, and that's just it. And I can take care of that. And then, money is not going to be like the priority in a relationship. And that got me into a lot of trouble, because at the end of the day, I am a person that's extremely driven. I want to be extremely successful. And part of success to me, apart from my legacy living on, is to be financially stable and to be able to cater for myself and to be able to cater for my children. Now, that's going to be. And I like life. So I do like a few luxuries in life. Now, when you do date somebody that is not on that certain level, and this is tried and tested, absolutely amazing person. The day your voice is slightly a high decibel, it's because you have
money. Yeah.
Oh, because you have.
So you think it affects the choice?
Because I had to, after a particular relationship, I said, I need to have someone that, a lot of things for men is egos. Men are driven to a certain extent by ego.
Certain extent.
I wanted to keep it safe. They're driven by egos, and I want someone to feel secure in himself. Of course, we're going to go, yes, a great man who feels secure. Yes, but then there's so many, it's like saying a man that doesn't have a lot of money thinking about marriage, and then the lady doesn't have, a lot of men.
I mean, some women, I'm not talking about some women are happy having a house husband, It's true though.
I don't know any of them. I don't know any of those women though. No, I'm not friends with them.
But wait, let me.
I'm so sorry. Shout out to all the baby daddies and house husbands.
But let me break it down because some men, it doesn't work with me because I'm just programmed differently and I'm quite traditional. Some men can give immense emotional support and home stability to a certain type of woman who might be the alpha female of all alpha females that want, but that's not me, Jeremy. But there's
Daddy's mommy.
But there's some people that are like that. Do you agree? There's some men, and they're happy for
the meaning of life to you. So if you really want companionship, a house husband might do for you if you are working and you're okay with providing for yourself and your
So I don't mind providing for this stuff, but I also don't want all the other things that come with it. Like every small thing, because can start getting physical
because then that person has a huge chip on his shoulder. Do you know what I mean? But like you have some men that are very content taking your money. Do you know? I'm just no, I'm not saying I want that.
Always looking like
but the thing is that's if you think some people think that is this. If you're married, that's different if you're boyfriend and girlfriend. My money is my money, do you know what I mean? But if you're in the mindset that marriage is one and you guys now are sharing the pot of whatever you bring to the marriage, and it's the same way if you start a business and somebody brings the financial investment, you bring the intellectual investment, who's to say that they shouldn't be more? You're like, I've chosen to give you the money, but I'm cleaning the house as the man. I'm making sure the kids are being fed, your kids are going to school. And so what if I want to play Game Boy all day and be the nanny? I mean, like,
but you have to give about a lot of the house husbands is that they're not doing that. They're actually not cooking. They're just house husbands.
But I'm talking about the men. Okay, those are losers. But I'm talking about men that actually are the support systems of their house. But I haven't met one.
I'm like,
but I hear they exist.
What is the question? Like me? Okay, just ask me. What do I want?
What do you want?
What do I want
out of a man in a man?
Out of a man in a man. Yeah. Okay, fine. I really want someone who can make me laugh.
Yes.
I want someone who can make me laugh. I want someone who I hope can be my friend. I hope that one day we can
not
really...
Not a comedian, but somebody who has a sense of humor.
No, not a comedian. In fact, actually, I just feel like I need someone who can be light. Yeah. Let me put it that way. Yeah. Who can be light. Mm-hmm. You can be serious when it's time to be serious, but how, some people don't know how to be light at all. It's always heavy. Yeah. So I want someone who knows how to be light, who knows when to be light, who knows when to compliment my,
I think when you decide that you want to be part of a partnership, there's always a part of you that has to compromise something. Because I'm someone who's, Latasha, I'm very loud. I'm very crazy and.
Do you think men are intimidated by you in general?
Well, you would, wouldn't you? Like, come on, I'm just kidding.
Look at her, oh my God.
No, but the funny thing is that with men, I really like to make them the man in my relationship.
So you are quite traditional.
Yeah, I want them to be the man.
All the way, yeah.
As long as they allow me to be successful for who I am. Yeah. You can be the man in my house. Do you understand? You can be the man in every aspect of my life. Yeah. As long as you don't try and break my spirit where I want to fly. Yeah. Do you understand? So as long as me being successful does not affect your ego, then we're fine. I will cook.
So earning
I
more
will make sure that
earning
you eat
more
well.
than him.
You know, I'll make sure your house looks nice.
Are you going to cook because you
I
think
love
it's
cook-
your
well, you know
role,
I
or you're
love
going to
cooking.
cook because you like to cook?
I'm cooking because I think it's my role. Sorry to answer that
both.
question. Like, not because I love to cook.
Both.
Like,
No, if my husband was a better cook than I was, then I'd be like, okay, let's transfer. But I want him to fix my car. I don't want to fix the car. I hate doing all that stuff. So I'll very happily be like, okay, my responsibility is cooking because I know I'm good at cooking, so it's easy for me. Yeah. But if my car breaks down, that's you. That's nothing to do with me. If the generator is not working, that's nothing to do with me.
I don't know that the role. I don't think that the role thing is a bad term.
It's not, because
if as a woman you generally do.
They have made it negative because in a
like,
business, if you're in a partnership with somebody, you have your role. If you're like Latasha is, she's obviously amazing at expressing herself. If she was not in a partnership with someone that can't express themselves, I want to be marketing, Latasha would be like, yo, but that's not your role. Your role is this. That's my role. So I'm very happy if that is my role. I'm not going to go and start fighting. I'm like, I'm an independent woman.
I'm burning bras.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
Everything she said.
It's not about that. It's about being all the different parts of a machine and knowing where you fit.
We decided to take real talk to the streets.
Actually, nowadays women, they don't want work. You understand? All of them, they just need somebody who could satisfy them, who could give them money, make sure that they're okay. And I think they won't be that. Because nowadays girls, their eyes don't open for money. We don't know where the life they go now. Because this woman they face, no be small thing pertaining this woman issue of a thing.
Obìnrin máa like nǹkan tó pọ̀ o. Fine, láyé ìsìn báyìí, àwọn obìnrin à ń ṣiṣẹ́. Kò síṣẹ́ tí obìnrin kò sílẹ̀ tí obìnrin ò lè ṣe. Torí láyé ìsìn báyìí, bí àwa tọkùnrin tó bá rí pé léyìí oníṣẹ́ kò ní fẹ́. Lé obìnrin láìkí iṣẹ́ o. Àdàtọ̀ kan máa gbà ní pé kọ́lọ́run kó sọ ilé ayé Nàìjíríà wa kó sọ dẹ̀rọ̀. Obìnrin láìkí iṣẹ́ o. Èmi báyìí nísìn. Tailor ni mi lè proud in anywhere fún èkó tọkùnrin kò tó ti lè fọwọ́ rọ́ mi sẹ́yìn. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ fún àwọn obìnrin tó dẹ̀ máa ń jókòó sílé sí wọn kí n ṣiṣẹ́ kí wọ́n try láti jáde síta. Torí ọkùnrin kò fẹ́ ẹni tí kò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò jù yẹn lọ.
Woman like money now. Money, person go dey with her always and care for am. Woman not too like to dey work these days. Woman of these days don't like to dey work. To just dey with someone, they make them dey lively, they take them out, give them money. We go dey with them always, sha. We no go let them feel anyhow. Now money go make her love the person. Most women dey after money these days, no be before. Wetin be love? Love don't travel now. Love travel. Love himself, no the time he go come back.
Women they work even though this time around women they work past by men. Because we need money to feed our children, to send them to school, to send them to cook. So many things. Because we will not wait till your husband to come back in the night. If you want to buy like pants, like bra, like everything now, you can't wait for your husband.
Obìnrin fẹ́ tẹ́lọ́rùn. Tẹ́lọ́rùn, ọkùnrin ò dẹ̀ ṣe. Kò yẹ kóbìnrin máa ṣe wàhálà jù. Kò yẹ ká máa ṣe wàhálà jù, bẹ́ẹ̀ tí lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yá ti ṣe wàhálà jù ọkùnrin gan lọ. Gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kọ́kùnrin ṣe wọ́n ṣe fún wa. Àwa là ń tọ́jú ọmọ là ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. So ẹ bá abẹ́jọba ká máa bá ọkùnrin wa sọ̀rọ̀, ká máa tọ́jú wa.
I think what woman wants is the love and caring, and then spoil them with some cash. Woman need it. So if you can do that one, satisfy her anyway, I think woman is worth more than that. So I would like to talk to a male like me. Please take care of your woman. So Nigerian girls, they salute them, they spoil them. Everywhere you see them. I love Nigerian girls. Nigeria for life.
Àwọn tí ń gbọ́ gbogbo okay, ó ti ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń sọ náà. Tóbìnrin fẹ́ pọ̀ náà. First number one náà. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn obìnrin ká tiẹ̀ fi lè enjoy in this life. Ká sì lè enjoy ọmọ wa. Tá a bá lówó lọ́wọ́, a máa feed ọmọ wa. Ọmọ wa máa lówó lọ́wọ́ dẹ̀ máa separate ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ló máa gbé wa ńlẹ̀. Tóbìnrin tá a fẹ́ nìyẹn pé ká rí rọrùn. Tá bá ti rí rọrùn tá train ọmọ wa outside tá ọmọ wa gòkè dáadáa wa gan máa ní rest of mind.
Anything a woman want for this life wey women go dey take the enjoyment be say first of all you go get money. If you don't get money, you don't get everything. Woman go dey love you, they go dey kiss you from head to toe, and I believe say you go fit get prick join am o, because if you get money if you no get prick na zero be your name.
I'm I'm tired of guys who have excuses about why women are this and that. Do you know what? Suck it up and grow up. Like, we have too many girl boys these days. It's like, you can't change a tire, you can't change a bulb, you don't want to buy any girl any kind of tickets to even go to Cotonou. Like, it's a problem. You don't want to work hard. You don't want to, like, take care of, you don't want the responsibility of being a man, but you want all the benefits
of having
that,
a woman
that come with manhood.
And you don't want to put someone down.
You want to project your inadequacy and failure on me as a person, because I have managed to claw my way out of my own self to be something and make something of myself and try to be happy doing it. So you feel you have to bring me down by saying negative things like, oh, she has to be under someone's. Do you know what? If I'm under someone's caretakership, please, so be it. Let that.
That's my prerogative.
Do you know what? Let it be. At the end of the day, if we find each other and I'm able to shed whatever, then let's get together. But like, come on, guys, don't be. That's petty.
Let me say one thing though. I believe in everybody doing what they want to do. Like, I'm not going to knock your hustle. As a woman, if you want to, if you want to hold around, that's you. And I'm just saying.
Just be safe.
If you want to be frigid, be frigid. If you want to be chaste, be chaste. If you can be anything you want to be. But remember one thing. Everything you do comes back to you, and that is your choice. That is your ownership. You know, if you want to be frisky and free, and you now want to have a very solid man, then no, that is your choice. Because you have to act for the man that you want. Now, if I want a certain type of man, I'm acting a certain type of way. If I want to be free and frisky, I know I'm not getting that man. So if that man don't come, it's my fault and it is my ownership. And that's the issue I have with it's with the women, not the men. Right. You know,
owning their lifestyle.
Own your lifestyle. It's you know what I mean. It's like if I am that's all I have. If people want to talk about you, let them talk. But you as a woman,
but people
every
see
decision.
that lifestyle as like a goal. I get that, but
well, that's them.
Lagos. Some people are not able to handle it. Some people are second guessing themselves, or you downplay it.
Someone told me one time when I was thinking to buy a car, he says, just buy a small Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
Don't buy it because then men would look at you and think that you're too big. They don't want to approach you to date you.
What's parked outside, Kemi?
You saw me drive in.
Yes,
exactly.
What's parked outside?
But you saw me drive in. Thank you.
Well, you can join the conversation by using the hashtag NdaniRealTalk. If you have a topic you would like us to discuss, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at NdaniTV. Right now, we're going for brunch and bottomless mimosas.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
NdaniRealTalk will be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Fowls, aka Fowls the Bad Guy. Well, in today's lesson, I will teach you how to subscribe to the NdaniTV channel. All you have to do is click on this. So simple, straightforward.